The thriving city of Waterpoo. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Keralis, and as always, I'm gonna be your captain throughout this journey. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is City Skylines. And in front of us, Camp Nou football stadium from Barcelona. And I love it. We had this little live stream the other day, and I kind of said I would upload it to YouTube and whatnot, but we had some technical difficulties. We had this little script kiddie from his mom's and dad's basement somewhere in the world, kind of DDoSing us. So it was going up and down. It was a little bit semi-laggy, so I kind of thought like, nah, I can't upload that because it kind of lags and stuff. So you didn't really miss anything, but we did build this area. Well, not really this area. We did place Camp Nou, and let me just see here. The one we placed was... Is it this guy? Yeah, this guy. And I freaking love Barcelona. They actually got through to the finals in Champions League today. So that was kind of amazing. So I was happy with this stadium. I was like, yeah, it looks awesome. We did place those training football pitches or fields around it, and I was like, it looks awesome. The only problem was that this pitch is kind of bigger than this pitch inside of Camp Nou. So I was like, yeah, it doesn't really work out. So I did, as soon as the live stream ended, I did check the Steam Workshop, and this version was uploaded. And just behold how beautiful this is modeled. This is a fantastic arena, and the cool thing about it is, let me just see. Oh, look at this. Stop, pause, collaborate, and listen. Just take a peek at this. I mean, it's not super close, but it's close enough, and it looks so freaking awesome. Look at it. What a view for those people sitting over here. It's gonna be pretty amazing. So that is something we did on the live stream. We kind of did this little area. We did expand the office area to the other side of the river, and you know what? Yeah, I kind of like it. This is kind of a bit like a little Silicon Valley or stuff, because I didn't really want to expand the office zone here in the city at this current point. We also did some expansion here in this little suburb. We did place some metro lines and bus lines and stuff, and that was about it. So you didn't really miss anything, but it was kind of cool just chatting with you guys and just hanging out and chilling about in this game. So thank you so much for those who joined the live stream, that is. And in today's episode, I kind of took the little liberty to kind of do a road around the lake, and it's a little small, derpy, 3-lane road going all the way around it. And I kind of thought in today's episode we're gonna build something here, and it's gonna be something which kind of resembles a theme park. So just stay tuned. Hopefully we can make it happen. And also, I did ask you guys about a name suggestion for this region in the previous episode, right? I'm gonna do the same for the next one. I'm gonna write a comment, a name suggestion here, please, and you just reply on that comment with a name suggestion. And I'm gonna take the one which got the most likes on it, okay? The person who got the most likes was Billy Leadsham. I'm sorry, Billy. But it's Billy at least. Billy Leadsham. Hadawayhausen, because what is love? And for those who are kind of new to the channel, I usually sang that song. That Hadaway song, that what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. No more. I did sing that a lot back in the days. So Hadawayhausen it is. And in the next episode, you know, we might take this zone or maybe the theme park if we succeed on that. But what goes for the city, we are up on 137,000 people living here. Money is good. And also, for those who watched the previous episode, I kind of did little tweaks here to unlock this bad boy over here, the Posh Mall. So we kept our taxes on 4%. Let me see, where's taxes? Yeah. We kept them on 4% for 20 weeks, and we unlocked the mall. So now they are back up on 12%. The money is good again. And the Posh Mall is here. And it sucks, by the way. It had 19 visitors last week and 5 tourists. So I don't know if this is a good or bad thing, but it's here to stay for now, I guess. So you know what? Let me just plan this out a little bit. Let me just see what buildings we have available to our disposal, and I'm gonna resume ASAP. Alright, I got an idea. I know what to do. But not really. So this is gonna be an adventure with me, Keralis. So just welcome. Hopefully everybody is doing fantastic. I'm just gonna extend this road over here to about there for now. And what day is it when you're gonna be watching this? If you watch this on the release day, it's gonna be a Tuesday. So yeah, Champions League was on a couple of hours ago, and Barcelona did kind of lose the match against Bayern München, but they did score more goals, so they went through to the finals. So what I'm thinking here, by the way, is going to be like this. I did say we're going to have farmlands in this area, and that we will. The only thing which is going to be here is just amusement park, and the rest of the land is going to be farmlands, I think. I'm not sure, because on this little hill it would be kind of cool having a little like mountain village or town or whatnot. You know what? The possibilities. But first is first. So let me just see here. I have so many buildings here that is just absolutely crazy. So I'm thinking first is first. We're gonna have maybe some restaurants here on the like entrance to the whole shebang, because that is usually what people have, right? Theme parks, that is. And this is gonna be one of those annoying episodes where I kind of scroll through searching for things which I'm never gonna find. Is this you? KFC, Kentucky Fried Chiciones. Take a peek at this. This is brand new of the Steam Workshop. It's fantastic. Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant. And is this that little drive-through? Yes, it is. Oh, that's amazing. I wish we had this in Sweden. We don't. We have them in Copenhagen, and it's kind of on 1 hour away from me. So when I'm kind of in the mood of Kentucky Fried Chicken, I have to go there and get them. I know if people kind of dislike them or like them, but I like Kentucky Fried Chickens. I don't know why. I think it's kind of delicious. And on the other side, I was thinking a McDonald's. This one? Yeah, baby. You know what? That's gonna be like the competitor placed this way. So then we have a McDonald's on this side and Kentucky Fried Chicken on the other side. And behind here, we are gonna create some parking lots. So let me just take this out by 20 cells on both sides and 20 cells on this side. Building roads with Keralis, one-on-one. Isn't this amazing? Crapper, it's not. There we go. Something like this. And then delete that. So it's going to be the park entrance, and then we just need to figure out which parking lots we're going to be using. I know I've got one here in the beginning of the thingy. Maybe about here. There we go. I think it's this one. So let's place... You know what? No. Let's place it maybe 2 tiles away from the road. Because I got an idea. Because I did grab a new bush, and I'm going to show you the bush. That sounds so wrong, but I love it anyhow. So welcome everybody to this little chill episode, and it's gonna be super chill. You know what? I'm gonna even drink some coffee. You guys gonna hate this, but I'm gonna do it anyhow because I like you. If you heard that, I'm truly sorry, but I can't meant to do so. There we go. Some coffee is gonna be very chilled and relaxed. So we got some parking lots. You know what? Let's maybe even make more of them. What I could do here is kinda flatten out the land, but you know what? I don't think that's necessary. That looks amazing. And you go away. All the bushes in the park, you have to go for now. And you guys, you know I kind of love those bushes. They're gonna come back as soon as we kind of figure out the area here. So we got something looking like this. And the bush I did grab is those ones, the shady trees. You know what? They are freaking amazing, and they're kind of like a brand new bush on the Steam Workshop. And the cool thing about this bush, you small, you go away. Let me see here. Not really sure what accounts for left and right though. But as you can see, it kind of goes over the road a little bit. And let me see here. I think we've got one which is kind of like the right one as well. And how do you know if it's right or left? There we go. That's the right one. Not really sure if it is correct though or not, but I think it's a winner. Can you see guys how it kind of goes over the road a little bit and kind of gives some shade? That's just because it's called the shady bush. So do check out the tree category on the Steam Workshop if you want to grab it. And I think it's a beautiful little bush and tree, and we're gonna place them all the way up here on both sides. Because we can, I guess. I don't think we need more parking lots though. I think there's gonna be just plentiful enough. Oh baby. Oops. That is a winner. And behind here, we're just gonna have a little path. This is gonna be like a painful construction episode. Here. And here. I don't know what to say. I like it. And you know what we also could squeeze in? You know how they kind of have a lot of gift shops and stuff around just before the entrances to theme parks? Do you call it a theme park or amusement park? Question is, to be or not to be. We also need some poopy pipes. You know what? Let me just go here. Brrr, bam. And brrr, bam. There is the poopy pipes. This will go up into the park. So let's just take this. And then we also would need some power things. This is something I grabbed, by the way. A large radio mast. You know what? I think like it might work here. But for example, how is this looking if we just... Oh, I think you can pop it down. Oh, you can place it wherever you want to place it. Why you being so many sad faces around here? This is just a little radio mast. Oh, it acts like a wind turbine. It doesn't produce any power, I guess. But you know how, like, especially in Sweden, like, I live in a countryside where there's a lot of, like, farms. And you can see them, like, all over the place. The radio mast for 4G and 3G and then just the cell phone connections. I like that. That's something we might keep here as well. But back to this. So now we have this kind of laid out. Was I saying something before? No, I don't know. Maybe I was. Yes, power. We need power, crapper. Oh no. So let's just... Where's the closest source, by the way? Is that Winewood Hills? Oh no. So now we should be having power going all the way from here all the way to here. And I did grab tons of stuff for amusement parks and theme parks. But there's not really that much out there. Or maybe there is, but I'm not sure what to search for. Like a maze, for example. How does a maze look? Is this the maze? Have I missed something? I don't think this is the complete version of it. Because it kind of looks very not maze-like. I don't know. You know what? Let's not keep that. But I did grab the amusement park entrance. And you know what? Let's poop it down. Hereabouts. And everybody, behold. What is it called? The Sunflower Fields Amusement Park. No way, is this like a popcorn trolley? Or wagon? Souvenirs. Oh, toilets. Nothing in them though. Hot dog stand. It is those small things in life. So what I'm thinking now, I've seen a picture of somebody doing this. I'm gonna take like maybe this road. I'm gonna take it like in a bendy shape for the bendy people all the way around here somehow. And inside of this, we're gonna place tons of stuff. And then we're gonna cover this up with bush again, I guess. Huh. So yeah, let's do that. Bendy for the bendy people. A bendy shape for the bendy people. You know what? I don't know what shape this is, but it's a shape. And I think it's gonna be very beautiful in the end. Here I did something like this instead. I took it out here instead of those here. And I think this is gonna be a win-win in the long run. We can even like maybe squeeze in this beautiful metro station over here. Because they're gonna be needing some transportation now, don't they, those guys over here? And poopy pipes, because they do poop a lot in metro stations. I think, I don't know. And the people are already flooding in here. It's awesome. There's nothing in the amusement park besides this. But yeah, whatever rocks your boat, I guess. So what I'm gonna do inside here, I'm gonna be using those roads for now, maybe even those here. And I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna take a shape going out here, for example, right? We're gonna tweak this in the long run. Don't worry, because I can tweak those to the pedestrian roads. But this is gonna be much easier for us to see, because then I'm gonna just mix up like the pedestrian roads and the normal pedestrian paths and stuff like that. So here, what I wanna have, I did grab this, and this is not like a theme park thingy. It's this one, a volcano museum. Bam. For example, alright? Don't go all ragey on me. I know it's maybe misplaced, but I think it kind of looks like a roller coaster thing up here. So I kind of like, yay, let's keep it and be all happy about it. The parking lot here is a little bit derp, but you know what? We can always hide it away with some bush, I guess. I mean, in the long run, nobody's gonna spot the little issues we got going here, hopefully. Well, maybe they will, but you guys haven't seen this, okay? So I'm gonna surround it with roads, okay? Don't judge this yet. Then, for example, we could take a Ferris wheel, for example, right? There we go. Here, right? So we get the Ferris wheel here. And we even just place it like a little bit on the side of the road. As you see, kind of like it looks pretty amazing. Down here, for example, we can take... Oh, you know what? I just remembered. Let's go back into the city and grab... where is you? Here. The Jurassic theme park. You don't need to be there anymore. You can go back here. And pop it down. Like this, for example. Don't go rage mode. This is trial and error, people. Like this. And I grabbed this beautiful park. And I'm not sure if that's kind of like a one thing placement only, but... After 1 hour searching for it, here it is. La Puta. Robot statue. La Puta. Doesn't matter. You know what? It's a statue of a robot or something. And let's just squeeze it down. Can you guys see this? Take a peek at this guy. I don't know if this is kind of like a real thing deal from something. But it's awesome. It's humongous. So this is kind of what I have planned. Like adding like bits and pieces like this. And then taking like those little pedestrian roads. And just taking them kind of alongside, maybe like here. Oh no, we can't. Maybe here, for example. And then just placing them like wherever we can, so the people can just walk by. And in them, like in between those pedestrian roads, we can have some bushes. We can just purify stuff, and I think this is gonna look absolutely beautiful in the long run. This goes out here. This goes out here. And I think we're gonna do some of those like little bendy shapes all over the place as well. But now, in the beginning of this... Oh, look at this, already bendy shape. Kinda. I like this so far. It kinda looks alright, I guess. It's a little theme park. Let me play around with those paths and I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. Something like this. And it's not done, so don't go all like crazy mode. But I think like if we do something like this, and for example here we could add a roller coaster. Damn, this looks amazing. What is this? Adventure super coaster. Alright, I take it. The only shame about this, it doesn't really move about, and it's kind of like a sad thing. Let me just see power. Do we get any power here? Yes, here. Let's just place this in between and connect them with some power. I kinda wish this stuff moved. But it looks beautiful and it's just here for the looks. So now what we could do, we could, like, now we have kinda laid this out, we could go in here and I think we can upgrade those. Yes, we can. Into those pedestrian roads. And it's gonna look like a little bit silly drip here and there. But we can always tweak it, I guess. So don't worry about this for now. I think doing stuff like this... Oh, it's gonna be such a long... No, it's not gonna be a long episode. I'm gonna do a lot of skippity hop pop because I don't really want to show you all the boring stuff. But I like it. And just to add to this thing, like all those pedestrian roads which we see, which is from the Traffic Plus mod. Why you no connect? You connect now. You can place stuff on them. They kind of act like a normal road. Maybe that is connected. You know what? Okay, now it's connected. Okay, I take it, you know what? I take it, doesn't matter, I guess. Can I do a bendy shape for the bendy people? And it disconnects here. But then again, it's still connected there, so it doesn't really matter. But then it's not connected here. Are you kidding me? Well, they could go just all the way around here to get to this area, I guess, so it's not a big deal. But now what we could do is just... Oh, by the way, you know what I'm thinking of? This is something I've grabbed. It is a... Drosovolia ACT ploppable is an air control tower. But you know what, like how theme parks, they should have like an observation deck or tower. Maybe we can pop it down hereabouts. Like that. Maybe not the best placement for it. You know what, maybe we could just move it about a little bit. To about here. No, that's kind of derpilicious. Let's move it to here. That's perfect, kinda. I like that. But now, we can mix in a lot of bushes. For example, we could take those shady bushes, right? And just place them a little bit over here and there and here and there. Just in, like, not too many of them. Just place them so it kind of looks really amazing. And it kind of looks amazing here. But I did also grab, and this is kind of cool thing, I guess, for theme parks. I'm just gonna find them. Balloon! Which is not really a balloon, but that's gonna fit the theme. It's a kite. The kids are absolutely gonna love stuff like this. Just add some color, and I'm gonna have those like all over the place. Oh, I love it. But I did grab, let me see here. Trade shady left. Okay, no. Left. Umbrella mushrooms. I grabbed those mushroom trees. Can you stop climbing the air control tower? Thank you. And this is something is kind of like really misplaced. But for a thing like this, like a theme park, it's gonna make the kids happy. Look at them. Crap, this is super awesome. And then just adding bits and pieces of them. A willow tree. That is a derpy looking willow tree if I've seen one. But I do like it. But look at the mushrooms. Doesn't that just add to the ambiance of the whole place? And that is something I'm going to be doing all over the place. Oh, this is a small mushroom. Oh, this is a teeny weeny mushroom. Adding details with Keralis. So putting stuff like this, like little bits and pieces all over the place. And then we can like use those which I always use, like those small. And we can hide away bigger areas in between stuff. Just to add. See, this is what I mean. So for example, if we just kind of mark out like main attractions, we can have a few up here, we can have a few down here, one here or two here. And then we just convert the path. So now what we could do, I'm sorry, it's gonna be one of those episodes, but I love it. Let's take this guy like this, for example. And I did grab, and this is gonna be one of those moments where you all go ragey, okay? But don't go, because I think that kind of fits the theme anyways. Let me just see if I can find it here in my gazillions of stuff. Stuff like this might be really, really misplaced. You know what? Let's take this guy down about here. Maybe like this. And place this guy over here. Okay. It is kind of misplaced. But it could kind of act as an attraction of some type. I wouldn't go into space, but just for the looks and prettiness. And then we have the smaller version of it, right? Because this is not the one we had in Saudi Arabia before. Here it is, Space Shuttle Test. And this is kind of like a smaller version of it. I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of would work. I think. You guys will have to let me know, but don't go all ragey about it. Where can you do? Here. Then you go around this, go down here. Why? Oh, this is new. What if we kind of place it this way instead? Like this, for example. Have I said for example a lot in this episode? Yes, I have. Truly sorry about that, but I think this looks really amazing. So we can do stuff like this, bits and pieces, like main attraction. For example, I'm sorry. It's kind of like a new word in my vocabulary, I guess. Here we could have maybe go-kart racing. Could kind of work in this region. And then we connect them all up with roads and bushes and whatnot. It's gonna be an absolute win. Aha! Bits and pieces, everybody, with Keralis since 2015. You go. Can you go in here somehow? Okay, I think I got it. It's gonna be looking something like this. I love it. So we're gonna exchange those to the pedestrian paths in a later stage, but you know what? I like it. This one here, by the way, the air control tower, we might exchange that for the Space Needle, because that kind of looks more of like an observation deck. But then again, it looks so amazing here. I don't know. We're gonna see, alright? I'm gonna be playing around with this for a little while. I'm gonna show you all the buildings I've popped down in a later stage. Ooh, what is that? Can I squeeze you in here? Perfect. Yardie Land. I think this is kind of like some type of gardening center. But it does kind of fit the theme. Just imagine surrounding this with bushes. We do have... Let me see if we can find it. There we go. The hot air balloon park. Bam! Oh my, oh my. It's taking shape somehow. Then some paths here. You know what? Let me pop down a few of those guys. Let me kind of fix those paths up and be all happy about it. And we're gonna see how this looks. I'm gonna do as much as I can off camera. I'm gonna show you guys. Then we're gonna bushify it, and it's gonna be GG's, I guess, because I'm kind of like the slowest builder ever, so I don't want to waste you guys' time. Be right back with you guys. Well, this kind of took freaking forever, and everybody watching, be happy that you didn't have to witness this, because I've been scrolling through the menus for like an hour or something just to find the stuff. But I kind of like it, and look at the people. The flood of people is absolutely incredible. You know what we could do? Maybe, baby. Let's just do bomb and boom. You just go through. And you know what? Let me show you what I've added, if you want to grab it for your own parks or whatnot. This Jazz World sign. I'm not sure it fits the theme, but it looks amazing. And if you grab it with Steam Workshop, you can find it here in the electricity category. I like it. We got one here and one over here. We got this beautiful roller coaster over here, which is called Exclusive Roller Coaster Park. 3 visitors last week. Oh, that's brilliant. This, by the way, I'm not really sure what this is. The Daily Planet. Is this like a magazine newspaper or something? Comic thing? I don't know. You know what? I'm kind of derp. But I kind of think it fits the theme with a little globe on top. I don't know. Might serve as a hotel in this little park district. Just if we roleplay this. This, by the way. This park with a carousel. I mean, look how beautiful this is. For the kiddies. Huh. That is a keeper. Basketball court for reasons unknown. Swimming pool, by the way. I did grab the Hard Rock Cafe back from the racetrack. Because I kind of think it fits better here than the racetrack. A Dutch windmill. For reasons unknown. I couldn't really find any carousels. So I kind of like, yeah, Dutch windmill, perfect. An airplane. I don't know. You know what? I kind of thought like this. It kind of fits the theme with the space rockets and stuff. And this is the submarine museum. So I kind of like, yeah, it kind of fits the theme as well. We got this circus over here, and that looks really pretty. There's the statues of this Gundam statue, and this is the Charzaku statue. For the kiddies. We do it for the kiddies. This is one more of those carousel parks. A lighthouse. You know what? I don't know. Kind of looks cool, so let's just keep it all happy about it. One more roller coaster. This is the V2 version of it. Oh, not really sure what the difference is. Let me just see here. This is V1 over here, and this is V2 over here. Well, there's something different about them. This park, we've used it before, and I think it looks beautiful. Lake, is there somebody sitting here and doing stuff? Are you kidding me? That is super awesome. I like this park. This, by the way, it's College of Arts. This is a school, but I kind of thought this building kind of looked a little bit funkylicious. So it kind of serves a purpose here, I guess. Tennis courts, for reasons unknown. This, by the way, Perlan. Perlan is a collection of hot water storage tanks in Reykjavik, Iceland. Topped by a restaurant. See? It kind of works both ways. I don't know what it should be serving for, but like in the park that is, but I kind of think it looks kind of cool. We have one more of those go-kart racetracks. This one is called the Fun Zone. It's absolutely beautiful. This, I don't know, the Taurus Plaza City Art Gallery. For reasons unknown, I kind of thought it kind of looked cool, so let's just keep it here. We got the cricket field. This is the thing which we used in the university area indoor track field facility. Don't ask me. This though, Freibad. I think it's spot on here. There's even people in it. Like it. And skate parks all over the place as well. So you know what? I kind of think this looks... It's maybe not done. You know what? I had really hard time finding stuff for the theme park. Oh, by the way, this though. The free fall tower. So if you have any, like, if you did find anything which I haven't added here, which kind of would fit the theme, what comes to for a theme park or amusement park, just spam away on my Twitter and hopefully I can add it in the future. But what I'm thinking now, we're gonna surround this with bush and I'm gonna purify it with bush off camera. I'm gonna place like something similar to this design, like kind of like all over the place, like mushrooms, because I don't know, I just think this looks so freaking awesome. I did start, let me just see here, about here. Yeah. I mean, look at them. For the kitties. There's actually no kitties here. Mainly grown-ups, but I take it. I think this looks awesome. So this is something I'm going to be doing. Like all around the perimeter, I think I'm just going to go with the small bleach. Bleach? Beach. Bleach. I love it. So I'm just going to go like just crazy with this all the way around the park. And then on the inside, we're going to kind of like mix it up with different type of trees. And we can always tweak this in a later stage, but can you just imagine this in the future when the farmlands are here? I'm thinking this is gonna be just amazing looking. And by the way, also guys, like if you're missing episodes and stuff, I'm truly sorry. Real life is a pain. Like we're moving in 1.5 months. There's so much planning to do, and for those who have moved before, you know what a pain it is. Like you have so much crap. Like we even got boxes from when we moved 5 years ago, and they are not even unpacked. And it's like, why do we keep that stuff? So you just kind of like take it out, take it in, check it out, check the what is that, what is this, and it's like just a never-ending story. So I've been like really busy and stuff, doing stuff like that, and then planning the new house. But yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, just derping up this. Let me put some bushes in here. And I think this is kind of like GG's. Might not be perfect, but it's something. You know what? I like you guys, but I don't really like you guys. Not the viewers. I freaking love you guys, but about this, I think what we're gonna do, we're just gonna keep the KFC, the McDonald's. We might move the services closer because the services are here. Even death care, just in case some bad mojo happens. And yeah, look at this. This is the third Zeppelin in the city. We have one here, we have one at the stadium here, and we have one over here at the racetrack. Oh no, I'm building pretty stuff while this is flooding over. Oh no, stop, pause, collaborate, and listen. You off now. Crap. You know what, let's just go back to the park. I think that's gonna... My beautiful neighborhood. I was like, hey, we're losing people for reasons unknown. This might be a why. OMGs. Yeah, you know what, let's just continue in the park, and we're gonna fix that in a later stage. Best mayor ever, Keralis 2015. Vote Keralis 2015. See you guys in a bit. I think I've had it for today. I've been adding stuff, bits and pieces for like hours now, it kind of feels like. I did, however, replace the thingy air control tower with the Space Needle, and I think this fits the theme. Also, Optimus Prime, everybody. You know what, it's something. It might work for an amusement park, I guess. This is a beautiful model, by the way. Take a peeky at this guy. Ha! And also, you know, the art gallery we had here is now replaced with Enterprise Park. It kind of looks like a ride, I guess. So you guys will have to let me know what you think about it. I did pop down like KFCs and McDonald's and coffee places and what else? I think we have some Pora puppies or poopies here. Pora loose. You know what? I think I need to get a new model of them because they look so freaking derp. Drive-through coffee and the slow traffic. I think I think that this looks pretty incredible. It is busy though, I can kind of admit of that, but overall, happy? Kinda happy. This guy over here. Is that boobs? What is this? You know what? I don't even know. No, doesn't matter really. The only thing which we're kind of missing here, we should maybe create a bus lane maybe. You guys will just have to let me know what you think about it, alright? But I'm happy. So let's create a bus. Let me see here. It should be... You know what? Let's go in on this side. So one here, one about here. Like this, and then it goes out. One here. And now is the question, which route would it take? It should go up on the highway here, go into the city, and go off here, right? Let me just see here. Does it kind of show up on highway? It does. Perfect. So add one here, go into the bus station and stop about here, I guess. And you know what? Let's take the same way back, just to be on the simple side. And they all the way through the highway in hereabouts. I don't know how it does, but it does something. And back on itself. Van here and Van here. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, look at that. Just amazing. So that kind of works out. We also might need a metro line. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drag this all the way. Let me see here. What would be the simplest way? Let me just see here. 180 degrees here. Then maybe take it off this guy here. And take it up. There we go. We can delete this. And now what we could do is just maybe, take a line from this. Go to this guy. And you know what? We can just make a little spin around the airport area, I guess. And back in. Complete line. Perfect. So we got a bus line, we got a metro line. We could, but do we would? We could maybe take a train station from this guy as well, like a train track going in up here. But you know what? You guys will have to let me know what you think about it. We might need a hotel as well. You know what? I grab a new building, by the way. You know how I am. I always grab new buildings, but this one is pretty cool looking. Where are you? I think it's this one. It's called Umeda Sky Building. I don't think I'm gonna place it here because it's freaking humongous. But just for future reference, everybody. Damn, this is pretty. Always beautiful. You know what? We might pop it down in the city in a later stage. So that is something we've got. Damn, I'm happy with this. It might look better. Let me just go on this guy. It's a police car. It's patrolling. Oh, he's on a case. Crap. It's gonna take a while for him to get somewhere. But look at the kites as well. This will take. Why is there being bushes in the middle of the street? No, he turns. Perfect. Well, this kinda maybe sucks a little bit. Those roads. Maybe we should have the black roads. You guys will have to let me know, but so far I'm kind of loving it. There's so much stuff though, there's so much detail everywhere, so it's just kind of like hard to focus on one little thing. Those KFCs, come on. Jesus, a girl Jesus. Walking water and everything. I love it. Honestly, I'm out of here. It's pretty late. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. But do let me know what you think about the park. And the area to name for the next episode is gonna be the theme park. So let me just mark it out. Well, it's Briarwood Park. And it can't be. So everybody, I'm gonna write a comment in the comment section. And then just call it. Leave name suggestion here. Please. And you guys just go ahead and name it. Oh crap, there's a lot of crime in this guy. I don't know what's going on, but there's something going on. You know what, the more I look at this, the more I like it. It's amazing, I don't know. And let me just check on this area. Whoa, boy, I don't want to see it. Let's just go back to the pretty stuff. Love it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the absolutely amazing support, guys. And me, Keralis, or I, Keralis, is gonna see you guys in the next episode of City Skylines. That is something which has recently happened, like all the flashing about on the buildings when using the first person mod. It never happened before, but now it's just well, it is what it is, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. Keralis is leaving you. Thank you and bye. Stay awesome, everybody.